you got to understand, before that, I did not want to be in Joy to Live. She dragged me in kicking and screaming. I never went to the website. She signed me up. I told her I don't want nothing to do with it. Anytime she called me and talked to me about promoting it, I said, I told you, Linda, I don't want nothing to do with another nutritional company. Don't bug me about it. I'm not going to promote it. But when I got rid of my diabetes because of Fulvia, you could not stop me from running my mouth. And there's a lot of difference in if something works for you and something don't. So basically, I'm on a mission. My target base is diabetics. I'm going to say approximately 90 to 95% that I bring into Joy to Live are diabetics. There's a few out there that have other problems like cancer or high blood pressure or whatever. And if you're one of those people that Fulvia has helped, and if you've been taking the product and you've got something like that, Fulvia has helped you. If you call me up and tell me that you know it's not helping you, I'm going to tell you that you haven't been taking the product or you haven't been drinking enough water when you take the product, because the product works. And once you get that in your head and you target those people, again, it doesn't matter what program they're in. If they got high blood pressure, if they got diabetes, if they got arthritis, whatever they got, we can get them initially as a customer. In other words, they just come in the matrix and start taking the product. But as soon as the product starts giving them results, they're going to start running their mouth just like I did, just like Linda did, just like Daniel's done, just like quite a few of them that out there blowing and going. I mean, my downline now is growing by leaps and bounds, 300-400 a month. That's how many people is coming into my group each month now. And I expect that to keep growing to where it's going to be 500-600, where it's going to be 600-700. And the reason being is once they start seeing results, no, it's not immediate. Sometimes it takes them 2-3 months of taking the product. Sometimes it just takes 2 weeks or whatever. But once they start seeing results, they start bringing people in. It may be their next door neighbor. It may not be on the internet. I brought a ton of people in here locally. They came by to see me, visit me, and they looked at me, John, what the heck's going on? You look so much better. And I said, well, I don't have diabetes anymore. Well, do what? You don't? Well, I got diabetes. I said, yeah, you need to take this. And I hand them a bottle of Fulvia. And I say, when you run out and you want some more, you know who to call. That's me. And guess what? Next thing you know, they're in the business. Typically, before they leave the house, I done got on the computer and they've got signed up. But that's just part of the beauty of Joy to Live. I am spoilt. Never in my life have I been product-orientated in any nutritional company. I always push the marketing plan. And for those of you that do have some type of illness or disease, these products are going to help you. You know, there's just no way that it's not going to help you. I haven't run into anybody yet that has told me that it didn't help them. But if you're in here for the marketing plan, you've got to compete. You know, so much out there with everything else out there on the internet. Now, granted, yes, you can go do it. If I had no other choice but to go with the marketing plan, I would go with the marketing plan. But if you got a testimonial, please use it. It gets so much easier. I mean, you actually go on a mission to help people. And how often can you do that in network marketing where you're actually going on a mission to help someone? In most network marketing companies, you're strictly to try to make money. I would be pushing the Joy to Live products just as hard if I never made a dime off of them, because I had diabetes. I know what it was doing to me. I knew I had two choices. I was going to die of internal organ failure, or I was going to die of gangrene after they going to cut my toes off, then my foot off, then up to my knee, then up to my hip. Well, guess what? There ain't no place else they can cut off once they get there. So these products have really changed my life, and it's my goal, as many diabetics as I can to find out there. I'm going to try and help them change their life because I know what they're going through. It's not, not something very pleasant. You ask any diabetic, they may not moan and complain to you about it, but it's tough. But it's really tough.
John, you and I have known each other for a long, long time, probably worked together for about 10 years. And I remember the day that you called me that you were so happy that you could put socks on your feet.
Darn right. This is the first winter that my feet hadn't froze off because the foot pain, the diabetic nerve pain, the neuropathy or whatever they call it, was so bad that even at night when I went to sleep, I had to hang my feet off the bed. I couldn't stand the touch of the mattress, couldn't put any blankets over them or anything like that. And I actually couldn't sleep. What would happen, I'd lay down, they'd hurt so bad I couldn't sleep. So I may go 2 or 3 days without even sleeping. I'd stay up and work just to get my mind off my feet. And when I got dead tired to where I could no longer go, and what you call just fall out, that's what I would do to get some sleep. Now I can lay down, cover up, get warm, get good and cozy, start snoring, 15, 20 minutes and get my 6-7 hours worth of sleep. Before I couldn't do that.
I don't think you ever slept 6 or 7 hours or even 2 hours at a time.
No, typically it was about 2 hours, and I'd start hurting so bad it'd wake me up.